May 6th of 2010, financial markets witnessed an unprecedented event known as
the Flash Crash,
where the Dow Jones Industrial Average plummeted nearly 1,000 points in a matter of minutes, only to recover shortly afterward. In the aftermath of this striking incident, investigations led authorities to a relatively unknown trader named Navinder Singh Sarao. I explore the life, actions, and impact of Navinder Sarao, shedding light on the flash crash and the intricacies of high-frequency trading. Undoubtedly, this stands as one of the most enigmatic episodes in the recent history of financial markets. Here's my perspective on the dubious key player, a financial genius, a social outsider who unexpectedly found himself at the epicenter of an extensive
global scandal.
The primary determinant of one's position in the economic hierarchy often hinges on the geographical location of their birth.
You have arrived at your destination.
Nav, born on November 14th of 1978 in Hounslow, London, recognized as a global financial hub, found himself in a pivotal setting. Despite being born with Asperger's syndrome, a condition on the autism spectrum, he possessed a unique set of strengths, including heightened memory and meticulous attention to detail. As events unfolded, these distinctive abilities would prove to be immensely advantageous, shaping the trajectory of his life. His parents originated from rural Punjab, India, embarking on a migration in pursuit of an improved future for themselves and their family. Opting for the promise of better opportunities, they left behind the comforts of a close-knit and supportive community along with the embrace of extended family members. This exchange involved embracing a life centered around labor. Following several years of dedicated hard work, they managed to acquire a two-story semi-detached house in 1982 situated in the borough of Hounslow, London. This locality housed a vibrant Sikh community and was positioned directly beneath the flight path of Heathrow Airport. In his formative years, Nav, from his bedroom, witnessed a spectacle of planes thundering overhead, a unique aspect of his childhood growing up in his dynamic environment. Observing the poverty he experienced during his childhood and the labor-intensive lives led by his parents, Nav developed a profound desire to accumulate wealth. Little did he know that this realization marked the inception of a personal contract he unconsciously entered into. It all began in the same bedroom where he slept as a young boy. In that moment of clarity, he committed himself to a future where he would amass millions of dollars, ultimately earning recognition as the bedroom trader who outsmarted Wall Street. This is the narrative of Nav, a resident of Hounslow, one of West London's less affluent neighborhoods. Refusing to passively accept the hand life dealt to him, Nav made a resolute decision to elevate both himself and his family from the grips of poverty. From the age of 3, Nav embarked on his mathematical journey, mastering his timetables through a Little Professor electronic game. By the time he entered school, he exhibited an extraordinary ability to mentally multiply large numbers. While his peers relied on paper to map out their calculations, Nav uniquely grasped each step in his mind. Nav consistently found math and science to be effortless pursuits, showcasing a natural aptitude for problem solving and consistently earning high grades throughout both school and university. Remarkably, he achieved this academic success despite his occasional tardiness to classes. While academic work came easily to Nav, his true passion lay in football, a game he played endlessly with friends. As he matured, his interest shifted to more complex computer games, with FIFA becoming a favorite. This particular game demanded a high level of skill in defending and intercepting passes, and Nav, undeterred by its challenges, became a master. Anticipating each new edition, he devoted hours to perfecting the sequences of new moves, eventually securing a ranking in the top 700 out of 3 million players globally. In his university years, Nav, like many of his peers, found himself financially strained and lacking funds. Intrigued by the seemingly affluent lifestyle of one of his friends, who consistently wore expensive clothing despite the financial constraints they all faced, Nav decided to inquire about the source of his friend's income. The revelation was simple, yet transformative.
Trading.
At the time, the dot-com bubble was in full swing, and Nav's friends had deposited his student loan into a brokerage account. He was funding his studies by engaging in the buying and selling of stocks. This revelation sparked a curiosity in Nav, laying the foundation for his own future in the world of trading. Alone in his bedroom, Nav contemplated how hard can it be? This seemingly innocent thought ignited a relentless pursuit, driving him into days and nights of intense research, devouring financial theories, and scouring the internet for crucial trading tips. His insustainable thirst for knowledge persisted until he deemed himself ready. With newfound confidence, Nav took the plunge and opened his own trading account. 2 years post-university, Nav found himself enduring colorless, extended days at dial-a-phone. However, his dissatisfaction with this mundane existence led him to recognizing a different calling. Seizing an opportunity, he secured a position as an admin at the Bank of America. It was during this time that he witnessed firsthand the execution of trades by affluent individuals, offering him a glimpse into a realm of possibilities previously unseen. As fate would have it, a newspaper ad from IDT, Independent Derivatives Traders, caught Nav's attention. The advertisement sought trainee future traders and invited applications from graduates possessing specific attributes: high motivation, discipline, an analytical approach to work, and the ability to thrive under pressure. This opportunity marked a pivotal moment, prompting Nav to consider a new trajectory in the financial world. After a considerable wait, Nav received the call for an interview. The selection process proved to be rigorous, encompassing a mental agility test and psychometric exam with multiple choice questions. Remarkably, Nav navigated through these challenges effortlessly, leaving an undeniable impression on the panel of interviewers. His ability to answer mental arrhythmic questions at an unparalleled speed stood out. As the assessment concluded, the panelists inquired about Nav's aspirations for his career. Without hesitation, he expressed a bold vision. He desired to attain the wealth of Warren Buffett, and with a philanthropic spirit, harbored intentions of establishing his own charity. This declaration showcased Nav's ambitions, goals, and foreshadowed the determined path he was set to embark upon. Nav successfully cleared the selection process and embarked on the trading journey with IDT, despite lacking a substantial financial foundation at this point in his life. What he did possess, however, was a powerful dream. Early on, Nav distinguished himself from his peers, standing out due to his unique background and social awkwardness. Unlike the typical trader, Nav was different. After undergoing several months of rigorous theory classes, Nav was granted access to a simulator. Here, he could practice buying and selling futures at live prices, applying the knowledge he had gained in a controlled environment before venturing into the real and unpredictable world of financial trading. Nav became utterly absorbed in the screens, captivated by the endless possibilities that the markets presented. An elusive understanding developed among his colleagues. Interrupting Nav during trading hours was a cardinal sin. For a solid 8 hours each day, he isolated himself at the distant end of the trading floor, his face mere inches away from the screens. To shield himself from the external world, Nav put on a plain red heavy-duty ear defenders similar to those worn by road workers. His mode of operation was silent and solitary, no communication with others, only the movement of his fingers betrayed his intense focus. In his state of unwavering concentration, Nav entered a realm known as the flow, a mental state where an individual becomes completely immersed in a singular task, applying deep concentration and a sense of mastery. It was here, in this self-imposed cocoon, that Nav found his element. In those hours, Nav lost all sense of time, hunger, and fatigue. For him, this level of immersion was second nature, akin to his ability to play computer games for extended periods of time with a heightened level of concentration surpassing that of others. This hyperfocus seemed to be an innate gift, a quality he had possessed since birth. The world outside his screens faded away as Nav delved deep into the intricate dance of the financial markets, guided by an intense and unwavering focus. After a few years, a shift in the atmosphere defined the trading floor of IDT as the company underwent a restructuring phase. The transformation included a change in the company's name to Futex, relocation to a different office, aggressive recruitment of new trainee traders, and a lowering of entry requirements for the fresh recruits. This turbulent period brought about numerous distractions for Nav, and the negativity surrounding the changes began to take a toll on his well-being. The once serene and focused trading environment now felt disrupted, impacting Nav's ability to navigate the markets with the same clarity and concentration as before. Nav held a strong conviction that his emotional well-being played a critical role in determining his success. At this crossroad, his primary focus was trading in the S&P 500, the New York Stock Exchange. Uninterested in the corporate landscape of America and having never visited the country, Nav's sole ambition was to generate profits. On his screens, a singularly vital element took precedence, a display known as the ladder. This feature showcased trades happening along with real-time data on orders entering and exiting the market, providing Nav with a crucial tool for making informed decisions in the dynamic world of trading. By now, Nav had honed his trading skills by capitalizing on other people's emotions, their fears and greed. He meticulously monitored these sentiments, recognizing patterns that reoccurred consistently. His addiction to the latter intensified as he developed an uncanny ability to pinpoint with precision opportunities to profit. On favorable days, he could amass anywhere between $20,000 to $25,000. From his initial days at Futex, Nav had transformed a personal fortune from nothing to $400,000, solidifying his presence and reputation on the trading floor. His success not only reflected financial gains, but also marked his emergence as a noteworthy figure within the trading community. From that outset, Nav recognized the necessities for more capital to sustain his trading endeavors. Despite his success, there were days when he incurred losses in the tens of thousands of dollars. Strikingly, he kept these setbacks shrouded in secrecy, while other traders, having experienced even a fraction of his loss, would succumb to frustration, cursing their luck and misfortune, shutting down their computers, and sometimes abandoning trading altogether. Nav's resilience and ability to weather significant financial setbacks demonstrated his determination to navigate the volatile landscape of the financial markets. Nav's approach remained unwavering. He consistently embraced higher risks for potentially greater rewards. His mindset centered around the belief that any losses incurred could be recouped swiftly, either the next day or within a few months. Nav exhibited a remarkable lack of concern for losses, seldom withdrawing funds from his trading account, allowing him to accumulate over time. In 2008, amid the escalating global financial crisis, Nav sees an opportunity that would elevate him to legendary status at Futex. The market turmoil, driven by fear and uncertainty, played directly into Nav's wheelhouse. Recognizing the potential for easy profits as sellers desperately offloaded assets to safeguard their portfolios, Nav capitalized on people's fears. Trading on this environment of uncertainty, Nav took increasingly larger portions, transforming his $400,000 into over $1 million. The more money he made, the more substantial his positions became. Despite his financial success, Nav felt constrained by Futex and believed it was holding him back. With a net worth of around $3 million, he decided it was time to part ways with Futex and explore new horizons. Post-Futex, Nav established a trading setup in the corner of his bedroom, equipped with a few screens and hard drives. As he resumed trading during the peak of the financial crisis, this marked the stage where Nav would go on to make history, impacting the global financial markets in ways that were unprecedented. How was it possible that a solitary individual armed with nothing more than a PC and a broadband connection could wreak such havoc on the world? The answer lies in the intricate dance of financial markets, the unpredictable nature of human behavior, and the audacity of one man to challenge the status quo. Stay tuned for part 2, where we delve deeper into the unprecedented journey of Navinder Sarao, the bedroom trader who left an undeniable mark on the global financial landscape. The story continues, unveiling the secrets behind his extraordinary impact and the far-reaching consequences of his actions.